This is my first video of this nature, and I may not be the best spoken. However, I've noticed a pattern in a lot of neurodivergent and queer spaces where misogyny is a rampant issue. I wanted to make a quick video about this because it has affected me and my friends, and because I feel like people don't realize how serious misogyny is. Let's start with the definition of misogyny. Merriam-Webster defines misogyny as hatred of, aversion to, or prejudice against women. A second definition says something such as speech or behavior that reflects and fosters misogyny. Wikipedia states it is a form of sexism that can keep women at a lower social status than men, thus maintaining the social roles of patriarchy. With that being said, misogyny in queer or neurodivergent spaces is an issue I've hardly seen addressed, and it shows itself in many forms. For one, I see a lot of people use the word bitch against any woman they disagree with or see as morally wrong, and I have made multiple community posts about this. Bitch, while sometimes reclaimed by women or used as a term of affection, it is a misogynistic slur. And to call a woman a bitch will always have a different underlying message than calling a man a bitch, though both uses are still derogatory. I've always noticed that the constant use of gendered language against women in these communities are hand-waved away when it's pointed out, saying that it's not a big deal or just like any other insult. Though I never see women be called insults associated with men like a dick or a douche. Which kind of makes it clear to me that the gender of the individual spoken about is something that people use as a weapon against the individual. I have also seen NSFW art or AI-generated images of women in the community as a means to dehumanize and sexualize them. I've heard people say that misogyny cannot be perpetrated without intention, which is blatantly untrue. As is the case with many forms of bigotry, misogyny is built into many societies and is prevalent in the media we consume, and perpetrated by the people we talk to. Many people are misogynistic without realizing, and many people are more offended by being called a misogynist than doing something misogynistic. They don't listen to women when they point out a misogynistic action or a misogynistic comment a person may have said. Again, if you can readily accept that racism or homophobia or transphobia can be unintentional, deep-rooted, or even internalized, you can say the same for misogyny. Misogyny has devastating consequences. For one, misogyny is the reason why we have a bunch of AI-generated images of non-consenting women and children being undressed. The tools made to do this are also made by some of the most powerful people in the world, by the way. Medical misogyny and gaslighting, which will cause diagnoses to be delayed, which can cause extreme pain before any treatment is given. Misogyny also results in femicide. In 2024, a woman was killed by a family member or a partner every 10 minutes. Not to mention this current administration's war on reproductive health care, including contraceptives that they also want to get rid of. I've also seen the word pick-me be thrown around where it's just simply not applicable. Pick-me originates from the term pick-me girl. A pick-me girl is a woman who puts down something stereotypically feminine or other women to get male validation. The term pick-me has been broadened to any minority that puts down their own people for the validation of the oppressor. When the term is originally made to denounce misogyny and call out internalized misogyny, and people turn it around to use it as a tool of misogyny to silence any woman by calling her a pick-me. I find that really gross, and it shows me you guys don't really care about women, or you just simply don't know the harm they're causing. Casual misogyny is still very harmful, and I really urge people to rethink what they say and the language they use. Disliking a certain woman doesn't give you the right to use demeaning language against women as a whole. I love you all, and this is my first video of this nature again. If you have any criticisms, please let me know. I'm always open to input.